Hello, everybody. This is a very tired, sick, exhausted Joseph P. Farrell on Friday, November 11th, 2011, with news and views from the Nefarium. A couple of very quick announcements. I would like everybody to keep George Ann Hughes in your prayers. I can't say why. I'm very concerned about her and her health. So please think good thoughts for her. And please also keep me in your prayers. I want to thank everybody for your support and donations. I've got a decision to make in the next few months. And I too have not been feeling exactly up to par, so I appreciate everybody's prayers and support. But the second announcement is this weekend I am at a conference in the Los Angeles area called Alchemy Event. I hope to see some of you there. I'll have a book booth selling my books, I hope, to make it worth my while. I'm not getting paid a red cent to speak because the conference organizer, I guess, has spent most of the honorarium money on big names. We all know how big names are. But today for the news and views, and I'm going to post this in a tidbits today because I think this is very interesting and it's very important. I'm reading from an article that says Catherine Austin Fitts, and everybody knows who she is. She used to be a member of the first Bush administration in controlling federal departments having to do with housing. And the article is entitled Black Budget and Leveraged Buyout of World Using Stolen Money. And it's her contention, according to this article, and I'll put the link up as I say on the website, it's her contention that the bailout money and things that have gone to the banks, both in this country and in Western Europe, are being used to establish a world government, that this is really the agenda behind these bailouts. And this has amounted, she says, particularly in the case of the United States, of almost $2 trillion a year to fund this effort. And she also points out in this article that Wall Street in the City of London, the financial district in Great Britain, have spent more money in these bailouts than the United States has spent in all of its wars. So if you want to get a picture of the size of the corruption that's going on, you can look at this article because it's truly amazing. And she points out one final thing that I think is very significant here. She observes that in the year 2008, the Congress, the House of Representatives, voted against these bailouts for the banks. And you recall what happened at that time. A vote was taken again, and she maintains that these very large banks have, through a variety of means, maintained files on prominent politicians for blackmail purposes when bribery doesn't work. So in other words, the system is totally and completely corrupt. At least that's the implication that you get reading this article. She points out in the one paragraph that I'm referring to, and I'm quoting now. Quote: She said that we were all heartened when the House voted against the bailout in 2008. The bankers reversed that decision through three methods. They were able to donate money and give bribes, which most voters are aware of. They are not aware of control files, which have all the blackmail information on politicians. But with government databases run by private military contractors and smart meters reporting on activities inside our homes to IBM, the bankers now have control files on everyone. And she also points out in the last sentence, they also have the right to kill anyone with impunity. And this is the final thing I want to mention today with this government corporate, private corporate nexus. And that is we've seen the increasing use of drones for security purposes. And the news is now reporting that these automatic drones are being given to local police and state law enforcement agencies. So, in other words, they are shifting all of the military technology into the law enforcement field domestically so that they can clamp down. So, um, I think the problem that they're facing is that too many people are waking up. So it's going to be the way they're looking at it. It's going to be the classic quality and firepower versus sheer numbers. And that's a very, very risky proposition for both sides. Let's hope and pray, and I do mean this very sincerely and earnestly, folks. Let's hope and pray that these people have a change of heart, because the path that they're embarked on, it's just not a very good path. Um, Again, I want to thank everybody. This is going to have to be a short news and views this weekend because, as I say, I'm preparing. I'm not feeling well, and I'm preparing for a conference this weekend. So I want to thank everybody again for your prayers and your support. Please tell your friends about my website. I desperately need new subscribers, new paying members on my website. Uh, and some prayers for the decision that I'm faced with in the next couple months. Anyway, bye bye everybody, and we'll see you on the flip side.